Hello and welcome to another program of your Buying Worldwide Show, the only radio show that tells you everything about international trade. I'm your host, Julián. Today in our program we have a very interesting topic as we will discuss how is it about to import a car into Colombia. Is it expensive? Is it hard? How is the process of bringing a car that is not available in the Colombian market into our country? To talk us about this topic we have a very special guest, Camilo Botero, CEO of Autosport Sauce, a company that does just that, imports specific cars. So let us jump right into it. Welcome Camilo, thank you for coming. Allow me to start by asking you, what can you tell us about your company? And how do you apply international logistics?
Autosport is a luxury used car dealership with over 10 years of trajectory. We position ourselves as a renowned and reputable source of specialty, high-end and vintage vehicles. Of course, the core business is selling cars, but these might come in different forms. Selling cars that our clients bring to us, helping them find a specific car, or help them import their car into the country.
That is fascinating, it truly is. Camilo, as you may know, we love to hear from our listeners. So, right now we have a question from Alejandro who's asking us from Cali. Please, Alejandro, go ahead with your question.
Hello, Julián and Camilo. First of all, I would like to thank Julián for having me on your show, especially today since I find this topic very interesting because I'm a big car enthusiast. So I would like to ask Camilo, how do you and your company add value to the cars you sell by bringing them to the country? Thank you.
We aim to give superior customer care, a fair and neutral opinion on condition, price and originality, and of course apply our knowledge to help customers make the right decision when purchasing a vehicle. Importing a vehicle can be a very tedious and complicated process. We take the reins and help smooth the process as much as possible, while having the right connections, knowledge and experience when importing vehicles.
Thank you very much, Alejandro, for calling and Camilo for answering. Moving on, Camilo, I would like to ask you for your business model. How does it work? What are the key elements you are constantly taking into consideration?
The key partners in the organization are the network of contacts both in the custom authority, the cargo companies, and of course the dealerships in the US or abroad that also play a key role in making this happen. The key activities are finding the vehicle the customer is looking for and preparing it for traveling, draining the gas tank, disconnecting the battery, inflating the tires to a higher pressure than usual, and cleaning it before it gets to the port or to the airport. The value proposition comes when the car is being imported is scarce or non-existent in the Colombian market, when it's a classic that's hard to find in good condition, or when it's a car with sentimental value to the customer. The revenue comes in form of a commission charged for the import of the vehicle. This commission is agreed with the customer beforehand to ensure all terms are clear with the customer. As far as the channels, being this a specialty service, it's usually asked by the returning customers who have worked with us before and know that we provide this service.
Lovely, Camilo. But now, let's get a little bit into the numbers. Can you give us some statistics of the import and export process?
Okay, some numbers that I can give you is, for example, we've imported 87 cars as of today, with an average value of between $60,000 and $80,000 each one, and the profit margin is between 15 and 20% with each car. So more or less, you can get an idea of the numbers and the revenue with this kind of business.
That is without a doubt a very interesting data you're giving us. Now, we're almost out of time, Camilo, but there is one more call from another listener. It is from Juan Velez from Medellin. Juan, please.
Thank you, Julián. Pleased to have this opportunity. So, I just have another question. Let's say I want to import a car. So, who are the main actors in this process? Better to say, who is involved in this process? Well, actually, I have another question to add to that one. Does the cost depend on the car or it's just general?
The process goes as follows. Depending on the year and value of the car, you can import it or not. Any natural person can import a brand new vehicle of the current model year with no problem at all. If the car is older, then you'll need a diplomatic quota. This, depending on the diplomat's ranking, have value limits ranging from $10,000 up to $90,000. You can import used cars of up to this value into the country if you purchase one of these quotas. If the car is 35 years or older, you can import it without any need for diplomatic quotas. In order to import the car, you need to pay the cost of the diplomatic quota, the cost of the vehicle, and the taxes and duties when importing it, which amount to more or less 86% of the value of the vehicle, depending from which country it comes and what trade agreements we have with them.
You said it, my friend. Well, folks, that was Camilo Botero, CEO of Auto Sports, with us. Thank you so much, Camilo, for coming, and thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of the Point Worldwide Show.